Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, a very special welcome. I am Bonnie, Old Soul Mermaid, and on this channel we do tarot unboxings like the one we're going to do today, and we also discuss some tarot topics. And all of this through the lens of this middle-aged ex-Mormon woman. So without further ado, the unboxing. This is the new Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck and guidebook with the artwork done by Abigail Larson. And let's see on the back, I'm not sure who the creator of the guidebook is, but I guess we will see inside. So I did pre-order this from Amazon. It came in its typical flimsy box. I see just tiny dents in the box, but nothing horrible. I already cut a slit in the plastic wrap. I am very excited about this deck. The Nightmare Before Christmas has some very special memories for me. My husband and I saw it when we were fairly newlyweds, and that's when it came out. And then having my kids grow up with this movie, you know, seeing it, it was a favorite that was on our DVD player throughout the year. Didn't matter if it was Christmas, didn't matter if it was Halloween. It was just the favorite of all my children. And I remember it with fondness. I haven't seen it in a few years since my kids have grown up, but it has a very special place in my heart. Also because when my kids were very young growing up, I grew up in Southern California, and my kids, when they were in their younger years, we lived in Southern California, and we were close to Disneyland, went there a couple of times a year. And one of the times was during the Thanksgiving Christmas period, when they would redo the Haunted Mansion with the Nightmare Before Christmas theme. So my kids just loved that. I loved it. And it was, yeah, it just holds very special memories for me. So let's go on with this unboxing. So there's some nice little gold foiling here on the writing, and on the side there are thumb cutouts. This is Inside Editions. Is that the publisher? I don't know. My box seems to be a little bit dented from the back, and it's a little bit dirty, it seems like. Maybe it's supposed to be that way. I see it throughout the box, so maybe it's supposed to be that way, or maybe some of the ink just kind of rubbed on it. But the thumb cutouts are kind of rough. So this deck was not very expensive. I think it was about $15. Okay, so the book was written by Minerva Siegel and illustrated by Abigail Larson. So it's based on Disney's Tim Burton's The Nightmare Before Christmas. We'll take a look at the book later. I'm looking at the condition of the box. So the cards do not come wrapped in cellophane or plastic. There's a little bit of ripping, yeah, on the inside, on this inside of my box. I don't know if you can see it, but where my finger is, it's ripped right there. I guess I could glue it, but it's not. I can already tell this isn't, I mean, sometimes you really do get what you pay for. There's a ribbon, but it's not lifting it out. It's because it wasn't placed this way. So, at least it's not, the cards aren't going to slide through the insert, which is very nice. I love the colors. I really do love the colors, the lavender and the purple. Very, very nice. All right, so the backs, let's get in a little bit closer, and I'm sorry in advance if I bump my phone. I just want you to get the best possible view. Can we get in closer? Okay, do you see those gorgeous backs? The backs are totally beautiful. Cardstock, I'm trying to think what I can compare it with. It's not, it's matte. It's like papery, but it's got a matte coating in it. So it'll, I think it'll hold up, but it is like a $15, $16 deck. So I'm pretty happy with the cardstock for that price point. Very, very, I just love the backs. So matte coating on the cards. Just checking to see, they seem to be cut pretty evenly. All right, so let's get into it. Very thin border, which is totally fine. It kind of reminds me of the Dark Wood Tarot, what she did with that, but it's not like in the picture, which kind of distracted me with that deck. So very, very nice. It keeps in the theme of The Nightmare Before Christmas. The Magician. Sally is the High Priestess. I love the vividness of this card. Oh my, the Empress. I guess this is supposed to follow an RWS, the RWS system, but there's not traditional symbology. So if the title wasn't here, would you get that she's the Empress? But then again, you have to take it with a grain of salt. You know, this is another world. You know, The Nightmare Before Christmas has its own world. So there isn't a lot of traditional symbology, you know, maybe that you can draw from it. The Emperor, Santa Claus. Love the colors. Oh, the Mayor as the Hierophant. Do you remember this character? He could turn his face according to his emotions or predicament. What is that line that he has? It's quite funny. Something to the effect of, don't ask me, I don't know, I'm just an elected official. Politicians, right? Even in the cartoon world. The Lovers as Jack and Sally. Very appropriate. Love the Chariot with Zero leading the way. Strength. The Hermit. I'm trying to think if I remember this character from the film. The Wheel of Fortune. I like this depiction of the wheel. Justice. The Hanged Man. I love it. Death. This also reminds me going through the gates of the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland when they have it decorated, you know, for that time of year for the Nightmare Before Christmas. This card seems to have like some glue or something on it. Again, it is a $15, $16 deck, but still. Temperance. Totally get the temperance feel from this. Sally mixing some of her concoctions. This one gonna put the professor to sleep. The devil. Oogie Boogie is the devil. He has to be the devil in this deck, right? The Tower. And Zero as the star. Love it. This classic photo. Jack is the moon. Oh, I love this as the sun, the Christmas lights. Yeah, because there really is no sun in Jack's world, right? Judgment is the naughty or nice list. Very appropriate. The World. I think this was the portal. Yes. Where you can pick which world you went into according to the holiday. Love it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so they're going to go into the suits now. I think they're going to go kind of with the courts first, and then they're going to go with the suit itself. Okay, so we've got the King of Candles. I'm going to put this to the side. So the King of Candles is Wands. Queen of Candles. Do I remember this black cat? The Knight of Candles. This looks like it belongs in the Dark Wood Tarot. I don't know if this is a Nightmare Before Christmas character. Let me know if you remember or if you know. And this one as well, Page of Candles. But it has been a few years since I've seen the film. All right, so now we're into the Ace of Candles or Wands. Love it. The Two of Candles. Are we going to go into more Pip-like depictions for the suits? So this is the Three of Candles. The Four of Candles. The Five of Candles. These three. We're always at each other. The Six of Candles. And these are more like illustrated pips. Seven of Candles. The Eight of Candles. The Nine of Candles. and the 10 of candles. Okay, right off the bat, they did a wonderful job with the majors. But with the pips, they're kind of going back and forth with illustrating some and then making some more like pips. But I think I'm not really familiar with Marseille, the Marseille system yet, but I think if they would have maybe made it more into a Marseille pattern, it would just stick closer to a system. I don't know. It's like they kind of almost phoned it in. So yes, take out the title. There are 10 candles there, but you know, it's like you don't really get the 10 of candles or 10 of wands. Okay, so now we're going into presents. So I would assume that would be like discs, coins, pentacles. So that's Jack is the king. This character I don't remember being in the movie, but she is the queen of presents, and I'm pretty sure that should be like pentacles. The knight. Okay, so now it looks like we are in the suit of presents, which I assume will be pentacles, coins, discs, the equivalent of that. So the king of presents is Jack. The queen of presents, the knight of presents, the page is super adorable. And the ace of presents. We have one of these scary teddy dolls. It belongs to my son. We did not get rid of it. He still has it in his possession. It's a cherished toy. Two of presents. The three of presents. Teamwork, common goal, working together. You can see that in there. The four of presents. You get that feeling of hoarding, greediness. That mouse has a guilty look on him. The five of presents. I love this little rolling duck with the scary teeth. The six of presents. The seven of presents. I can see how you're kind of getting that feeling of anticipation for Christmas, for gifts. You're working and working to get all your presents wrapped for the culmination of watching the receivers open their gifts. I can get that from this card. The eight of presents. The nine of presents. The 10 of presents. Christmas or Halloween Day, both of the holidays in all their glory. So now we are in the suit of needles, which is swords, I would assume, and this is the evil professor that keeps Sally captive. The Queen of Needles. The Knight of Needles. Look at that grin. The Page of Needles. I wonder why they have the 3 of these characters and not depicting 1. The Ace of Needles. The 2 of Needles. Now this card would be more of a 8 of Presents or an 8 of Pentacles to me, but I have to consult the book. The 3 of Needles, very traditional depiction. The 4 of Needles. I wish they would have done a little bit more of this, you know, to this. The 5 of Needles. Confrontation between Oogie Boogie and Jack. The 6 of Needles. The 7 of Needles. See, there's 7 needles there, definitely, but, you know, I'm not getting much more from this card. I think they got lazy. Because some of these are wonderfully illustrated, like this one, the 8 of Needles. So this is the 8 of Swords. It's Sally fixing herself again. The 9 of Needles, you know, clowns. My husband doesn't like clowns. He has a phobia of clowns. And this is a very scary clown. Stuff of nightmares. The 10 of Needles, which I think is kind of cool. Her sewing tomato obviously would have needles or pins stuck in it. So, yeah. Now we are into the King of Potions, so cups. Kind of Igor type character. The Queen of Potions. I don't think this is a Nightmare Before Christmas character, but I could be wrong. Leave it down in the comments if you remember or if you know. The Knight of Potions. I do remember this character. The Page of Potions. And now we're at the Ace. Two of Potions. So 2 of Cups. I would have liked a little bit more with this. You know, since so many of these cards are wonderfully illustrated, I don't know why they didn't. It kind of seems a little bit disjointed, and I'm just saying this. I haven't read with it. 3 of Potions, so 3 of Cups. So the cups or the suit is in the like pip type cards, but like there's no cups or potions depicted here unless it's the smoke. here. Again, here's a pip 1, 5 of potions. Oh, was that? Sorry, that was 4 of potions. Just let me see. Yeah, I'm sorry. 4 of potions. And this is the 5 of potions. Disappointed Jack. The 6 of potions. I do like this 7. Eight of potions. The 9 of potions. And the 10 of potions. This one's a little bit more illustrated, so you can get a little bit more from it. Okay. Let's play with this a little bit. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. See what this cardstock feels like. They're sticking together just a little bit because they are matte. They're pretty nice. They're not super thick, but they're not super thin. They'll probably hold up. Yeah, they are clunking together a little bit, but that's okay. I think I would edge these in black or maybe even a purple. I don't know if I have a purple pen. Let's see if I can get my hands. Yes, I can get my hands around for a riffle. And they do riffle shuffle quite well. They're a nice size. They're a nice size for my hand, and they do feel really nice. The edges are smooth. I like the matte cardstock. Now, let's go into the book before I give you my final impressions. Let's just skim through this really quick. So there is a table of contents. There's an introduction, understanding your tarot deck. It goes into the cards. And then it goes into tarot readings, caring for your deck, preparing to read tarot, and there are some spreads at the very end. So let's look. You get a full picture of the card itself, which is pretty much akin to the card size. You get a brief little description of the card, then an upright and reversed meaning. So the magician says, like the witches of Halloween Town, the magician combines raw talent and ambition with focused action to manifest a magical vision. Upright, you're bubbling over with creativity and inspiration. Now is the time to do something meaningful with it. Put action behind all your inspired energy to make real progress. Focus, come up with a plan, and make your dreams come true. Now reversed, it says, have you been working hard but not seeing the results you're expecting? Squash self-doubt with determination and stay committed to your goals. Be careful not to let the fear of failure stop you from giving your all. Your dreams are possible. Stay dedicated to them. Let's quickly look. So you get, and the minors, you just don't get the description of the card. You get the reversed and upright meanings. So let's see, there's a Eureka spread with its positions. Number 1 is Lament, Eureka, and then Sandy Claus. For position 3, there's another 3-card position spread. A peek behind the Cyclops eye. So you use this one to find out what's happening underneath the surface of a situation or relationship. Blown to smithereens. So this is a spread for clarity. 5-card spread. So those are the spreads. So it's a cute book. Very nicely done for as small as it is. My impressions of this deck, it's a mixed bag. Some of these are wonderfully illustrated, and then some of the, like in the potions and in the needles, I think they dropped the ball and got lazy with the illustrations. I think they could have done more. Will I enjoy this deck? Probably. It will probably come out during Christmas and Halloween time, or Samhain and Yule. See, like, they could have done more with that. And then you have this. So I think just a little bit of laziness. I expected a little bit more. The illustrations on the cards that are illustrated are wonderful and very much, you know, bring me back to the film. Some of these characters I'm not sure. I think they were created just to fit a purpose, but that's okay. It fits with the essence of the deck. This looks like it belongs in the Darkwood Tarot, but that and this one as well, as I pointed out. But yeah, a very, very mixed bag. So I think I'll enjoy playing with this. I'm a little bit disappointed, but this deck didn't break the bank at all. I think the quality is quite nice for the cost. I didn't like that there was a tear in my insert in the box. I'll try to glue it, or I'm going to return it. You know, I paid money for it. I want it to be in the best possible condition. Yeah, I'm persnickety about that kind of thing. At least when you know, if I'm getting something used, or if I find something used in a used bookstore, that's one thing. But when I'm getting something new, I really want it to be in really good condition. I love these backs. I do love the feel of the cards. So that is the walkthrough unboxing of the Nightmare Before Christmas Tarot. Mixed bag for me, but again, it's a very affordable deck. If you're a fan, I think you'll be happy with it. If not, you know, I think they did drop the ball with some of the minors. Yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. Okay, so if you found any value to this walkthrough, please hit a like and subscribe. I'm still a very small channel, and I would appreciate a share or anything you can do if you found any value to this video. And I will be back very, very soon with another video, a tarot topic, or an unboxing, or some other video. I hope you have the most wonderful of days, and until next time, see you real soon.